Hello everyone, it is the Prophet Michael David, aka Aries. And today I'm making this video just to address the war a little bit more and explain some more stuff and tell you guys what my um, direct plans of action, like starting tomorrow, are. So some of this video is going to be about the war, some of it is going to be about the Mahdi, and some of it is going to be about the lost tribes. And then I'm going to tie it all together at the end, and maybe talk and elaborate a little bit more about what is going to happen to these people in the afterlife. But for now, I need the bully pulpit to talk to people more than just you guys, and so um, here's my plan of action to do that. There, once again, is my approximation of pi, the best algebraic approximation you'll ever see. I have no idea how close it is, 50 decimal points, 100 maybe, I don't know. So my plan of action is, like I said before, I'm going to rent a billboard. I looked into it today. I got to call them tomorrow, but I want to double check my math one more time. I'm 99% sure that it's correct, but I also have OCD, so I'm going to check it again. All right, I don't know what this proves, but I'm going to show you the same equation in my own handwriting that I did from my actual algebra. I'm not going to show you the 20 pages of algebra because they would show you how I solved it, but I will show you the same equation in my own hand. All right, hopefully that was long enough that you guys could screenshot it and it's all legible, but it's the same equation. So maybe some of you have actually tried to solve it. So we'll see. Why am I doing it? Number one, because it's a billboard and we live in a social media world, and I can't imagine that at least some people wouldn't take a picture of it and ask their friends about it. And I did look at the statistics. In a week, if it's up for a week, about 125,000 people will see it. So um, that's good. Okay, now we're going to go to the war. I'm just going to show you a couple more screenshots of YouTube clips that I found that, you know, I thought were very good and you should probably watch. And here's the first one. Again, I encourage you to watch the entire YouTube video, but this guy basically says he's an Israeli, he's Jewish, but in a very even-handed way, he says that is angry and hurt and traumatized as all Israelis or Jews are, that whenever they kill Palestinians, they're just going to form more blood feuds and more people to want revenge in the future. So it's very well done. He is very even-handed. I suggest you watch it. This video was equally good. Again, I'm sorry I don't remember the names, but this woman is a Jewish woman who is married to a Palestinian man, and she has two children. And those children would be Jewish by Jewish standards. As long as your mother's Jewish, you are Jewish, whether you want to be or not. But she talks about how she and her two children, can go places that her husband and their father cannot because they are Jewish and he is Palestinian. All right, next is a guy that I found just in a couple shorts. I think he is Shiite. He may or may not be Iranian, but in the first clip I found, he talks about the lost tribes and describes how the conflict between the kingdom of Judah and the kingdom of Israel after they broke up is basically a long source of tension and something that the Jewish people don't want to talk about. And I've talked about this before, that's when the Jews stopped becoming Hebrews and became Jews, when the family broke up. And then we can talk about the long-term effects, but then the Assyrians finally came, conquered the kingdom of Israel, and drug all those people off to Assyria, leaving the kingdom of Judah by itself. All right, in this next clip, he talks about the Mahdi or the Al Mahdi or the Imam Mahdi, who I've claimed to be many times before. We talked about the name just a couple videos ago, but please notice at the bottom, he says the name of Al Mahdi is Israel, and yes, I've claimed that name before many times as well on these videos. So again, it's a good video. Um, he's very articulate, and I like him. I might watch some more. All right, I thought about doing the whole thing with a judgment in the afterlife, but I already have a video about what happens when you die. I mean, I can elaborate on some of it, and I will in the future, but it's probably like an add-on, a number two video, which will incorporate all different aspects of, you know, myth and legend about it, including standing in front of the throne of God, standing in front of Metatron, the scales, the books, even Egyptian stuff with like the feather and the heart. So they're all the same thing. So instead, I'm just going to ask you a couple questions and then show you guys one more picture. Um, so whether you believe that I'm a prophet or not, a lot of people believe that we are living in end times, whether they're religious or messianic or they just can feel it. And as the legend goes, pretty much across all religions, you know, there's going to be great destruction and death and all of that stuff. But at the end, those who survive will be brought to a land of milk and honey and thus be like the first generation of the Messianic age. And so I would ask you for this next picture, does this look like the land of milk and honey, or does this look like the land of dead blood and skulls? And if you believe like me that it looks like the land of dead blood and skulls, why would God ever want to exist on earth there? Why would she ever create the Axis Mundi there? She never would. All right, I'm going to sign off early today. I've had a lot of longer videos, and I probably will here in the future. Um, Rule number one, do not touch each other without another person's consent, aka do not hurt each other. Rule number two, it's all about honesty. Lies are ticked down, aka try not to lie. All right, I'll talk to you guys later.